Apply this oil below the belt and see shocking results in 7 days. Men over 60 must know. Did you know that, according to a report from the National Institute on Aging in the United States, up to 62% of men over the age of 60 feel increasingly disconnected from their own bodies, especially in the area below the waist. This region is closely tied to male vitality and urinary health, yet it is often overlooked. Meanwhile, another study from the Journal of Urology reveals that as many as 68% of older adults are using dietary supplements to support energy and vitality, but many are unaware that certain products can disrupt hormone balance if used improperly. This can lead to ongoing fatigue, difficulty sleeping, frequent nighttime urination, or a constant sense of coldness and lack of vitality in the lower abdomen. In today's message, I want to introduce you to a very simple solution. No pills, no machines, just one natural oil that is easy to find. With it, you can help your body reawaken circulation, restore feeling, and bring back that natural spark. If you have ever felt like your body no longer responds the way it used to, this message may help you realize that vitality in old age is not lost. It is simply waiting to be cared for in the right way. Before we continue, please hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell every week. You will receive more tips to help you stay strong and vibrant as you age. If you find this helpful, type the number 1 below. If it doesn't quite fit you yet, just type 0. I read every comment. When a man turns 60, he often begins to feel that his body is no longer the same. The responses that once happened naturally now become slower, quieter, or sometimes disappear completely. Many men blame this on aging and silently accept it. However, according to experts at the National Institute on Aging in the United States, the decline in vitality after age 60 is not simply a result of time passing. It is a sign of specific biological changes, particularly involving blood circulation and hormone function. When you are younger, your body produces male hormones consistently. These hormones help maintain vitality, responsiveness, and mental clarity. But starting around age 55, this hormone production gradually decreases as part of the body's natural rhythm. This decrease does not cause problems right away, but when it combines with another factor, reduced blood flow in the lower abdomen and pelvic floor, the effects become more noticeable, specifically the small blood vessels around the pelvic region, which are responsible for carrying oxygen and nutrients to the tissues surrounding the prostate and bladder, begin to lose their elasticity. When that happens, blood can no longer circulate as strongly as before. This causes the area to feel cold, low in oxygen, and slower to respond. According to a report published in the Journal of Urology in 2021, blood flow to the pelvic base in men over 60 can decrease by as much as 30% compared to their peak years. In addition, the impact of habits like lack of physical activity, prolonged sitting, chronic stress, and poor sleep can make this weakness in the lower body even worse. More importantly, when the nerves around the pelvis no longer receive enough nutrients and oxygen, sensation fades. Some people may not even notice these changes until the feeling has nearly disappeared. However, this is not the end. A decline in vitality with age is not a permanent loss. Your body does not lose its ability to respond. It is simply asleep, waiting to be awakened. And this awakening does not require medication or strong interventions. It starts with one small daily action: restoring circulation, gently caring for the lower abdomen, and guiding blood back to where it is most needed. The lower abdomen in men, including the pelvic floor, the area around the prostate, and the urinary system, is one of the regions with the richest network of blood vessels and nerves in the entire body. However, over time, it is also one of the areas most affected by declining circulation and aging of the nervous system. Unfortunately, most of us do not pay attention to this region until we start to feel that something in the body is not the same as before. Imagine your body as a transportation network where blood is like a stream of vehicles delivering oxygen and energy. When these roads, meaning blood vessels, begin to narrow, get blocked, or lose elasticity, the amount of blood reaching the lower abdomen decreases significantly. According to a report from the National Institute on Aging in the United States, blood flow to the area around the prostate can drop by up to 35% after the age of 60. Especially in those with a sedentary lifestyle or a history of high blood pressure. This not only dulls sensation in the pelvic area, but also affects many natural physical reflexes that you never used to think about, such as the feeling of complete urination, awareness of the lower belly, or ease of movement. At the same time, the peripheral nervous system, which is responsible for transmitting signals and sensations from the lower abdomen to the brain, also begins to slow down if it is not properly nourished. When both blood vessels and nerves become weakened, a common result is that older adults may experience frequent nighttime urination, a constant urge to urinate, or a feeling of tension in the lower abdomen without any clear reason. Many patients describe feeling as if the lower abdomen is disconnected from the rest of the body, lacking the natural sense of connection they once had. This is the result of a quiet aging process, but it is something that can absolutely be improved. And the good news is, the blood vessels and nerves are not gone. They are simply operating at lower capacity. With the right care, you can fully restore blood flow and nerve signals in this area. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to begin this process is by using a natural oil, something we will explore in just a moment. Among the many solutions introduced for men over 60, if you would expect that one of the most effective and safest options comes from a completely natural ingredient, possibly already sitting in your kitchen cabinet. That is rosemary oil, a plant-based essential oil that has been used for hundreds of years to support circulation, restore nerve function, and improve the health of soft tissue. According to a study published in the Journal of Neurological and Vascular Regeneration, rosemary essential oil contains key compounds such as rosmarinic acid, cineol, and carnosol. These help dilate small blood vessels, provide mild anti-inflammatory effects, and stimulate peripheral nerve activity. When properly diluted and applied to the lower abdomen, the groin area, and the pelvic floor, rosemary oil can create a gentle warming sensation, like awakening a part of the body that has long been forgotten. The story of Mr. Gerald, a 72-year-old veteran who once came to see me, is a powerful example. He once said that he felt like he had lost a part of himself. When I suggested using rosemary oil as part of his daily self-care routine, he was skeptical. But after just 5 days of consistent use, He told me it felt like a soft current of energy flowing through the lower abdomen. It was not painful, but very vivid. More importantly, he began sleeping more deeply, experienced fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, and felt more confident when going out. The key point here is not just the biological effect, but the combination of physical care and emotional reconnection with a part of the body that had been neglected. Applying the oil each night is not just a physical action, it is a gentle ritual that tells your body, I am still here and I still care about you. When you massage the lower abdomen with diluted rosemary oil, you are helping small blood vessels expand so that oxygen-rich blood can nourish the tissue, supporting the sensory nerves to become active again, reducing mild inflammation in the pelvic area, which supports prostate function, sending positive signals to the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the hormonal control centers of the body. All of this creates a change that is not loud, but very real and very deep. And the best part is, you do not need a prescription, no complicated machines, just 5 minutes a day. 1 bottle of essential oil and a willingness to listen to your body. So how exactly should you use it? Where should it be applied? At what time of day? And what should you keep in mind to make this oil as effective as possible? One of the most common mistakes I see in people who begin using essential oils to support the health of the lower abdomen is that they perform the routine too quickly, as if completing a task, rather than engaging in an active connection with their body. But the important thing here is not only the type of oil you use, it is how you apply it, slowly, intentionally, and in the right areas. First, you need to prepare diluted rosemary essential oil. Take about 3 to 5 drops of pure rosemary oil and mix it with 1 teaspoon of a carrier oil such as almond oil, coconut oil, or jojoba oil. Gently rub your hands together to warm the mixture. When your hands are warm enough, the oil becomes more absorbent and creates a comforting sensation. As soon as it touches the skin, the ideal time to do this is after your evening shower, when your body is clean and the pores are open, ready to receive nutrients. Choose a quiet space with warm lighting where you can stand or sit comfortably without interruption. Place the palms of your hands on your lower abdomen, just above the pubic bone, and gently move in circular motions. There is no need to press hard. The goal is not deep massage, but gentle stimulation to help blood flow return to this area. Gradually extend your movement to the sides of the groin, then around the pelvic floor. You do not need to apply oil directly to sensitive areas. Simply caring for the surrounding regions is enough to awaken blood vessels and nerve responses. Combine this with deep breathing as you move. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Each breath is a signal of calm to your nervous system, helping your whole body understand that this is not just a physical routine, but an act of true care. The ideal duration for each session is 5 to 7 minutes. There is no need to rush or worry about the outcome. Just stay present in each motion. Many people have told me that after just a few days, they not only felt warmth returning to the lower abdomen, but also slept better and started to feel a renewed sense of life in a place they thought had gone quiet. This does not need to be perfect. What matters is that you repeat it every day as a personal care ritual, and if you continue steadily for 7 days, you may be surprised to feel your body begin to respond in a way that is gentle. but very real. So what exactly can you expect to happen during each day of the first week? One of the most common doubts people have when they hear about using essential oils is the question, can just one natural oil really make a difference? But change does not always come from something dramatic. Sometimes it is the gentle repetition each night that becomes the signal your body has been waiting for all along. On the first day, most people do not feel much physical change. But something important happens, a renewed sense of connection with the body. Taking the time to apply oil to the lower abdomen creates a pause, a moment where you are doing nothing else except listening and caring for yourself. For many people, it is the first time in years that they have truly touched their body with kindness and intention. After spending decades focused on caring for others, from day 2 to day 3, you may start to feel warmth in the lower abdomen more quickly. Some people describe waking up in the morning with a subtle boost of energy. It is not intense, but noticeably different from before. If you previously felt your pelvic area was cold, heavy, or lifeless, now there is a gentle warmth returning, like a small stream beginning to flow. By day 4 or 5, the sensations become clearer. Urination feels easier, with less tension afterward. Many people say they feel like they have released a vague pressure in the lower abdomen that they had long assumed was just a part of aging. Sensory nerve recovery also begins to show when you touch the lower belly. It feels more responsive, more alive. On day 6, psychological changes start to appear. People begin to stand taller, move more fluidly, and most of all, feel more confident when looking in the mirror. It is not because their appearance has changed dramatically, but because their sense of self has shifted. You are no longer someone quietly surrendering to time, but someone actively caring for and restoring your body. On day 7, this is often the turning point. The lower abdomen feels more present when you look at yourself in the mirror, warmer, more comfortable. And most importantly, it feels like it belongs to you again. No longer foreign, but familiar. That sense of reconnection does not disappear when you stop. It continues to grow if you keep practicing this daily ritual. If you want this effect to go even further and become more lasting, there are 3 other essential oils you can combine with rosemary to enhance circulation, promote relaxation, and support healthy hormone function as you age. Let's explore them together in the next section. Rosemary oil is a wonderful starting point, but if you are looking for deeper, faster, and more complete results in terms of blood circulation, nerve sensation, and hormonal balance, then combining it with a few supportive essential oils can create a powerful synergy. This is not a new method. It is a practice recognized by both traditional and modern medicine. Nature works best when its elements are blended the right way. The first oil is ginger essential oil. Ginger is well known for warming the body, supporting digestion, and reducing inflammation, but when used topically, ginger oil has another important ability, local blood vessel dilation. When applied to the lower abdomen, ginger helps activate blood vessels that are constricted, especially the tiny capillaries around the pelvic floor. Combined with rosemary, you get a dual effect. Ginger gently warms the surface, while rosemary penetrates deeper into the tissue. The second oil is lavender essential oil. Often misunderstood as being just for women or for improving sleep. In reality, Lavender is highly beneficial for men over 60. Why? Because pelvic muscle tension is the silent enemy of vitality in older age. The muscles of the lower abdomen, lower back, and pelvic floor often become tight due to long hours of sitting and lack of movement. This reduces blood flow and weakens sensation. Lavender does more than calm the nerves. It helps relax smooth muscles, opening the way for better circulation. It acts like a gentle softener for both the physical and emotional tension in the lower body without the need for medication. The third oil is black seed oil, also known as Nigella sativa essential oil. This is a traditional remedy in Middle Eastern medicine, valued for its anti-inflammatory properties, immune support, and natural hormonal balancing effects. Some recent studies even suggest that black seed oil can help men maintain more stable testosterone levels after age 60, a key factor in preserving vitality and prostate urinary health. The method of combining these oils is simple. In 1 teaspoon of carrier oil, such as coconut or almond oil, add 3 drops of rosemary essential oil, 2 drops of ginger essential oil, 1 drop of either lavender or black seed oil. You can alternate between them depending on the day. Warm the mixture in your palms, then follow the massage steps described earlier. This combination does not change the foundation of the practice. It simply helps you go further, feel more, and build a deeper path to recovery. The most important element remains consistency and daily intention, because essential oils are only tools. Your body is where the real transformation begins. You have just completed a gentle yet truly important journey. A journey to reconnect with a part of the body that many men over 60 have unintentionally ignored. From understanding why vitality declines is not simply due to aging, to learning how to restore circulation, sensation, and function using a natural oil that is easy to find, you now hold in your hands a simple but powerful solution. What I want to emphasize is not how miraculous rosemary oil is, or how complex the blend of oils might be. The real key lies in your consistency, your gentle care, and your willingness to take action just 5 minutes each day. Applying the oil, breathing slowly, and being fully present with your lower abdomen is a powerful message you send to your body that you are still alive, still connected, and still worthy of complete health. Many people believe that restoring vitality requires medications, expensive supplements, or complicated treatments, but in truth, a small, steady, and well-guided change, like applying essential oil each night, is often the most effective first step. It not only improves circulation and sensation, but also calms the mind, enhances sleep, reduces tension in the pelvic region, and rekindles confidence from within. If today's message has touched something inside you, even just a spark of hope, do not hesitate. Begin tonight. Choose an oil. Give yourself a few quiet minutes and offer your body the care it has been waiting for. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will continue sharing more simple tips on nutrition, herbal remedies, and daily habits that support male vitality, hormone health, and urinary wellness in older age. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.